Every business owner I talk to asks the same question. How do I make AI work for me? Not someday, today. Sitting on the sidelines is not an option. Your competitors aren't waiting. NetSuite by Oracle is the #1 AI cloud ERP, trusted by over 43,000 businesses. It pulls your financials, inventory, commerce, HR, and CRM into one system. When everything lives in one place, your AI knows your business. It doesn't guess. It knows. You make decisions based on the data and AI, not on your gut. You get alerted to red flags before they turn into problems and make fast, confident decisions that move the needle. How do I know? I'm bringing NetSuite into my business right now. From software and IT services to healthcare, equipment manufacturing, financial services, and many other great American industries, NetSuite delivers a customized solution for your business. If your revenues are at least 7 figures, get NetSuite's free business guide, Demystifying AI, right now. It's free to you at netsuite.com/Kim. That's netsuite.com/Kim, netsuite.com/Kim. From the deranged kid who threw a Molotov cocktail at the home of ChatGPT's inventor, Sam Altman, to thousands out of work because of AI, many Americans are deeply frightened by artificial intelligence. The Tennessee legislature has no idea to control it. I'll explain. The legislature passed this bill to take effect July 1st that makes it a Class A felony, the same as first-degree murder, to train AI to provide emotional support, act as a companion, or engage in open conversations that simulate a relationship. Let's step back. First-degree murder? Now, of course, this law will quickly be struck down as it is a direct violation of the First Amendment. Still, it illustrates the current level of fear and the old adage, no one's life, liberty, or property is safe while the legislature is in session. Get my free newsletter now at getkim.com. Next up, a call from my weekend show, The Kim Komando Show. Enjoy! You're being watched. Seriously, every time you go online, your internet provider is tracking your every move. Here in the US, they actually sell your browsing history. Until that changes, you need to protect yourself. That's why I use ExpressVPN. It's an easy-to-use app that encrypts your connection and reroutes all your internet traffic through secure servers, so your online activity stays private. With ExpressVPN, your internet provider can't see your browsing history. It hides your IP address. That's the number that identifies you online, so you can't be tracked. And with servers in over 100 countries, you can appear virtually anywhere. It's so simple to use. Click one button and you're protected. Plus, ExpressVPN has apps for everything. Phones, laptops, desktops, and tablets, so you stay private anywhere you connect. Take your online privacy seriously like I do with ExpressVPN. Get up to 4 extra months of ExpressVPN at expressvpn.com/Kim. That's expressvpn.com/Kim. Go now. expressvpn.com/Kim.
No one goes to Hank's for spreadsheets. They go for a darn good pizza. Lately, though, the shop's been quiet, so Hank decides to bring back the $1 slice. He asks Copilot in Microsoft Excel to look at his sales and costs and help him see if he can afford it. Copilot shows Hank where the money's going and which little extras make the dollar slice work. Now Hank has a line out the door. Hank makes the pizza, Copilot handles the spreadsheets. Learn more at m365copilot.com/work.
So, Roxanne in Phoenix, glad to have you with us. How many times do you hear, Roxanne?
Oh, Kim, I can't tell you. I can't even begin to tell you, but I'd be rich if I had $1 for every time.
I like that. It's like people come to me and they say, "Oh, I bet you go commando."
Yeah, same thing.
You know, and it's like I look at them like, and you know what really blows them away is when I look at them and go, as a matter of fact, I do. And then they're like, what?
Prove it.
So what's going on?
Well, I wanted to share with you, I recently returned from a trip to Europe, which I didn't change my phone at all. I just used Wi-Fi. So I got to Phoenix, and I'm standing at the curb for my Lyft or Uber, whoever I was going to call. I'm on my phone, pulling up my app, trying to find a ride, looking at, the prices for the various rides, which I don't use Uber much at all. I don't need to. But I went ahead and I'm looking, and this man pulls up, and he comes up to me with this phone, and he goes, my ride just canceled. Do you need a ride? And I looked at him. I said, let me see your ID, just to make sure he was an Uber driver. And he showed me his ID. He says, here, look how many rides I've done. He shows me his phone right next to mine and to me. And I'm kind of like, well, okay. And he quotes me a price, and I can't remember if he said 49 or 59. And I'm like, that's a little high from what I've been looking at, coming to the airport and going home midday. So he grabs my suitcase, throws it in the trunk, and I'm getting in the car. And at the same time, my ride thing is popping up, and it says like 35 something. So I'm in the car, and I go, this says 35. He goes, no, it's 49. And he's driving away. So I live north central Phoenix, so you would take the 51 home. And that's a short loop to get back around towards 51 from Terminal 4. So I'm looking at my phone like, no, I'm arguing with him. And he's like, no. And we had made it around to where the cell phone waiting lot was. And he says, look, if you don't want this bride and you don't want this price, I'll just drop you off here. He pulled into the cell phone waiting lot, parked the car, pulled out my luggage, and said, see you later. I'm like, what just happened here? It was, a couple weeks ago, and it was like 91 and
it's hot out.
Noon. It was hot, and I'm sitting there, I'm standing with the big suitcase in the middle of the cell phone waiting lot. So I'm hurry up, I get my Uber app back up, and it would allow me to choose this cell phone lot for a pickup, but when I wanted to order it, it went to Terminal 3. So I'm like, what am I going to do now? I don't have anybody to call. So I know that there are airport police, not just Phoenix PD. So I called them and told them what happened. And their building is right across the street from the cell phone lot. That big building that sits there is their building. So I told him what happened. And he goes, are you the blonde standing there? I'm like, yeah, that's me. So he goes, we're going to send somebody over. His name is such and such. Yeah. And so I'm waiting, and the guy shows up in like a work truck. It wasn't a police car, but I knew he was coming. So he gets me in this vehicle, and he's going to take me over to Terminal 3 where I can call an Uber. In the meantime, he said, yeah, there are guys out there. They're called scoopers. They know about them. They know a lot of their license plates. They try and watch for them. And what they do is exactly what this man did to me, scoop up a ride. I didn't know much more about it because, it was just a little short ride over to Terminal 3, and I thanked him, and I got out, and I pulled up an Uber ride, which I try now to use women Uber drivers.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, and the lady came and got me home. So the story's not over. Venmo sends me a thing, here's your summary of this month's account. Great, I'm looking over it, and there's a charge for $28 for an Uber ride that I didn't get. So technologically, I do not know how that man got my ride into his phone without me ordering him and got a charge to me from my Venmo account.
When he was looking at your phone and showing you the number, he was showing you the number of rides, he was looking at your phone.
Yeah, probably.
And that's where he was able to get your name or a phone number, and then with a name or a phone number, you can just pull up anybody's Venmo.
Wow.
Unless you lock down your Venmo, which you should do, everybody should do, is that you can make your Venmo account only available, you make it private. Because otherwise, Venmo, anybody can see anybody's Venmo. And so that's probably how that charge got on. But, and I don't want you to be too hard on yourself. Because just because I just want to say this, just that because you just came on a long flight, a 10-hour flight, right? 11, 12-hour flight. You're tired, time difference. So you may have not, but may not have been as sharp as you normally are.
And these are con artists. I mean, they're going to do everything in their power to scam you to get you to get in their car.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. And I got my money back, which was fine. It just is annoying that there are people out there that do that. And I read the Current, and I read your AI Splash. And for me, it's, a lot of information. I'm not in that arena any longer, but I want to stay on top of things. And it was just shocking that, hey, it finally happened to you. They caught up with you.
And you were there. You were standing in the cell phone parking lot with a big suitcase from Europe. Oh gosh, feels so bad. Well, Roxanne, thank you for telling us your story.
Absolutely.
Because I'm sure you've helped a lot of folks who, if it happens to them, they're going to say, you know what, I'm not going to fall for that.
No, always look through the app.
Hey, if you love staying tech ahead, then you're going to love. I'm talking about my free newsletter called The Current. Join almost 1 million folks who get it every single day. It's quick, smart, and only takes 5 minutes a day. Yes. Sign up right now at getkim.com. That's getkim.com.
¿Hablas español?
Sprichst du Deutsch?
Kan du norsk?
If you used Babbel, you would. Babbel's conversation-based techniques teaches you useful words and phrases to get you speaking quickly about the things you actually talk about in the real world, with lessons handcrafted by over 200 language experts and voiced by real native speakers. Babbel is like having a private tutor in your pocket. Start speaking with Babbel today. Get up to 55% off your Babbel subscription right now at babbel.com/Spotify. Spelled BABBEL.com/Spotify. Rules and restrictions may apply.